Well, I think it probably started when my family lived in Clovis, New Mexico, where I was born. My parents would come over to Lubbock, shop, and it was probably decided then when my dad had a chance to move back to Lubbock. I was in the fifth grade and took it, and I probably became a Red Raider somewhere along those years. I was in the last group to come through the School of Business Administration. Billy Ross was the head of the advertising sequence, and we had great teachers both in the School of Business as well as in the advertising sequence. Ralph Selmeyer, Bernie Rosenblatt, Dr. Billy Ross, my favorite and the best, and Bill Dean. I had Bill Dean my last semester in college, and I thoroughly enjoyed Bill Dean as a professor.
Steve and I got together in college too, and one reason was we were both 413th Civil Affairs Unit, Army Reserve Unit at Tech, and Steve was a cook. And I sure am glad Steve chose the industry of the newspaper, because he was not a great cook, at least back then.
He was absolutely probably my most favorite publisher. I mean, I had 24 different publishers, and the publishers at a newspaper are responsible for the total operation. Steve was somebody that anytime you're in a leadership position, there are things you have to do sometimes for the good of the company. But if I ever asked Steve to do anything, he never complained about it, never whined about it. He did it, and he did it probably one step better than I would have expected.
Probably the defining moments are with the people that I worked with. How many wonderful people in my departments and other departments, and the people that I got to come in contact with, the customers and the readers. It was always fun to interact with them, be a part of their solutions and a part of their the things that they found important in their life.
One of his real strengths within sales was that rather than look at a customer as somebody to sell something to, he looked at customers as a way, how can we help you?
I can remember things that would be said in class in terms of typography or a layout or a dimension or things like that, that it just came back on a daily basis. I was a strong believer, and I am now, that it wasn't just about studying for the test and getting out and forgetting all that. Is it you carried those lessons through for the rest of your career.
He is a loyal person, and when he tells you he's going to do something, he gets it done. I've always counted on Steve to take the reins of whatever project we had and to deliver at the highest level.
It's a first for me. I've never been in a Hall of Fame, and to be honest with you, I can't think of a better one that I would love to go into. I know this, and from my contacts in the industry and the business and my friends and people all over the state, is that Texas Tech graduates are known to be good workers. And I think that is a legacy that I am most proud of, is the fact that students from Texas Tech are known in all walks of life to be effective, contributing, hardworking, ethical, professional contributors in their job after they leave Texas Tech. And I can't think of a better legacy than that.
Well, you know, he's done a lot, but I think going from a cook in the Army to be the editor of the paper, I mean, that's success, I'd say.
You don't just get there. It doesn't just happen. You have to earn it. You have to build confidence in those who make those decisions, and he did, and the record speaks for itself.
The thing that I love about Lubbock and West Texas is that it's still a day's work for a day's pay kind of place. I had a boss that once said that if you'd stay here long enough to wear out a pair of shoes, you'd probably stay a lifetime, and he was exactly right.